Coming to you from the Trumbull Insurance Agency virtual studio. Turn your stress and anxiety into peace and security with Trumbull Insurance. Contact Patrick Bankemper at Trumbull Insurance today for all your insurance needs. This is a Kirby on Sports podcast live production coming to you on the streaming platforms of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We're glad to be with you. It is week 17 in the NFL, and we will be giving you our live reaction of the matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. We will do some recap of the 1 o'clock slate of games as well. All that and a lot more, it's all coming your way next. Kirby on Sports Live, Dallas versus Arizona. All right, once again, Dallas versus Arizona live, and we are here with the Swiss Army knife, the one Carlos Martinez. Carlos, Chiefs got upset in the 1 o'clock hour, but maybe you can recover with the Dallas Cowboys win. Welcome.
Well, Dallas needs to win because if we don't win, then we lose the seed, and I think we drop all the way down to the 4. We need to win now.
What a wild week one.
Say that again?
What a wild week one this has been.
Yeah, it's been a good one. It has been a good one. I won't lie.
Yeah, I mean, a couple close games. I mean, you look at the Chiefs and Bengals. That came down to the wire. Raiders and Colts, Daniel Carlson nails a game-winning field goal. I mean, what the heck happened to Antonia Brown and the Buccaneers? But the Buccaneers came back and won.
Pulled it off, luckily.
Yeah, they did.
Would looked really bad if they lost.
Yep, you know that. The Rams and the Ravens, a game that our own Dan Dembski was at.
Which is why he's not here.
Yeah. I mean, so many close matchups. What'd you take away from the 1 o'clock hour that you liked and what you disliked?
Jamar Chase is a freaking animal. Oh, my Lord. Just what he did to that Kansas City defense is unreal. Like, I did not see that coming. I'm very impressed with Jamar Chase's performance. And by the Bengals. Because they were down 14 points going into that second half, and they pulled out the win. And, now Kansas City's, they lost the 1 seed also.
Yeah, so it makes things interesting. For sure, all these matchups, how Dallas has to win or they might get bumped down a couple seeds. I mean, that might be – obviously they're in the playoffs, but as a Dallas fan, you'd like to have the higher seed.
I'd like to have the 2 seed as a Dallas fan just because that means we would be guaranteed home field at least through the divisional round, and then say the only team we would have to travel for is for Green Bay, who is probably going to lock up that 1 seed tonight, given that Minnesota doesn't have Kirk Cousins. So, given all that, yeah, I want that 2 seed just so that we don't have to go to Tampa, we don't have to go to LA, or in this case, in this scenario, let's say Arizona would win, then we wouldn't have to go to maybe Arizona if somehow LA drops it at the end.
Yeah, it's very, very, very interesting to see. Just going to this Buccaneers game, obviously Antonio Brown takes off his shirt, throws it into the stands, and he's running across the field shirtless and proceeds to go into the locker room. First and foremost, how unprofessional that is. And second off, what does this potentially mean? Did he just call his retirement right then and there?
Listen, for me, it's simple. He's done. I don't care if, he's like, I don't care. The Buccaneers should release him immediately. He quit on his team halfway through the game. You don't quit on the team. Tom Brady cannot go out there and defend this man anymore. Neither can this organization. Nobody in the NFL should take a chance on Antonia Brown anymore. It's done. Like this guy is nothing but drama. He has to always be the center of attention. I'm over Antonio Brown. What a waste of talent, because he's very talented, but he's just insane. Like, who does stuff like this? Like, like you won a Super Bowl last year. Like, what more do you want? I don't know. I'm over Antonio Brown. I think it's about time the NFL is done with him also. But knowing some of the franchises around, mainly your favorite franchise, Washington, they'll probably sign him if they get the chance.
Yeah, Washington, what a mess in Washington. I mean, you see afterwards Jalen Hurts coming off the field and a whole bunch of Eagles fans fall down onto the field because the railing cannot support them. That's just a FedEx Field issue.
Once again, good old FedEx Field never fails to sink the bar even lower for NFL stadiums. God, just get rid of FedEx Field. It's over. It's over. Like,
absolutely.
It's time. Please sucks.
This game is coming underway in just a moment. This portion of the Kirby on Sports podcast is brought to you by Regroup Building Services. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you about Regroup Building Services. If you're looking to get your home remodeled, any part of your home, bathroom, kitchen, want to get a deck built, anything like that, Regroup Building Services can just about do everything. And take it from me, because they came in and they remodeled my family's kitchen, and they do a great job. So if you're looking for any sort of home remodeling needs, deck work done, anything of that nature, reach out to my guy Sean Hibbard over at Regroup Building Services today. You can check them out on their website, www.regroupbuildingservices.com, where they do the honeydews that your honey don't. Make sure you tell them Josh sent you. Once again, I'm Josh. That's the Swiss Army knife, Carlos Martinez. Just moments away before the Dallas Cowboys face off against the Arizona Cardinals. My key thing, Carlos, going into this matchup, obviously, Kyler Murray is without one of his top weapons in DeAndre Hopkins. How do you think that's going to play a factor for Dallas's defense today?
I mean, it'll make things a lot easier. That was one of my biggest worries going into the matchup a few weeks ago before he went into IR. I was like, how the hell are we going to stop DeAndre Hopkins? But especially considering while Diggs does have the 11 picks and all that stuff, he still gives up hella yards. That was one of my biggest concerns. But ultimately that makes things easier for Dallas going into this game.
So obviously there was a concern earlier in the year about Dallas and how their offense just isn't popping. And that seemed to all change when Dallas beat the brakes off of Washington. And does Dallas keep up this production on both sides of the football?
We'll see. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, because, 1 week we might have it. Example, the Falcons game. And then the next week we don't have it. This is the opportunity to be like, yeah, okay, we're getting hot right now. We're one of the hottest teams in the NFL. We're getting hot at the perfect time. Both our offense and our defense is both, going. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm very interested to see how our offense responds going into this.
Yeah, and if you missed the podcast, I was not there. Apparently, I am a coward, but Dallas did
you
beat
are.
the
You chickened out. You decided not to show up.
That's
okay,
not
you missed
true,
the NFC
okay.
East title celebration. But don't worry, Kirby. Don't worry.
Hey,
I'll let you go on this broadcast. But when we get back on the podcast, you will face my wrath.
Hey, if you missed it, here it is.
Carlos, it was a big weekend for you, man. Take it away.
Listen, I know people are thinking that I'm going to come in here, brag and be grandiose and have a huge celebration. But I want to take a moment and be a little humble here. It's been a long season, and we beat the brakes off of Washington. So out of respect, I just like to say to Washington, screw you guys. The champs are here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Champs, baby. Champions. Yes. Let the streamers fly. Yeah. Let's go. And give me the belt. Give me the belt.
Oh,
Let's go. The champs are here. I told y'all the world is right. Washington is dead. Their reign is over. The real champions have retaken the throne. I have streamers all over me. Oh, good Lord, have mercy.
Crank up that music, bro. Come on.
Oh, that's about it. That's all I got in me.
I love the belt. That's a great touch for sure, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? And the nice thing for Dallas, you all won it before you even had to play on Sunday.
My
The
question.
champs are here, baby. Let's go.
Oh my gosh! As this game is getting underway, but my question to you, Carlos, how did the hydraulics on your chair hold up when you were bouncing up and down? You were going crazy.
Kirby, I don't weigh like 500 pounds. I only weigh like $190. Like, I don't weigh that much.
Oh my god! I mean, that was just crazy. That was a funny.
And you missed it. Because you're a coward and you decided not to show up. It's fine.
Yes,
it's fine.
I am a coward, I guess, because I had other stuff to do. But
No, in fairness, it was family. It was family related why you weren't on the podcast.
Yeah.
So
nothing
but-
major. I'm fine. I just had
Yeah,
family come to town for Christmas, and it was fun. It was very gratifying. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get more wrath on this week's show. It's gonna be very interesting to see. But this game is underway. Carlos, what are you seeing so far from Dallas's offense?
So far, so good. Some good plays here. We're moving the ball pretty well at the moment, but we'll see how the rest of it goes. I'm not a fan of the jerseys we're wearing right now. I don't like our color rush jerseys, to be honest. I wish they were navy blue, but I wish they were the opposite color scheme, where white sleeves and navy blue as the base color. But we'll go for it.
All right. So. Yeah, I mean the uniform combination. Yeah, I get what you're saying, and you were talking about the Stars and Stripes helmet and how they did terrible in that. I thought it was a good look, but apparently they got beat by Denver. Denver that weekend.
That was the game we got beat by Denver. Never wear those again. That was really dumb, anyways.
So far, so good as the Cowboys are just driving down the field. Looking pretty good offensive productions. Their Dak Prescott still hasn't thrown an incompletion.
It's incredible how that stadium just had the college football semifinal game between Alabama and Cincinnati, and they just had to quickly change it back over to Dallas.
It's turf. It shouldn't be that hard.
Well, they have to. I mean, they have to change everything. They got to change out all the because as you can see, like the numbers for Dallas when they're playing, the outlines on the numbers are blue, so they have like a blue, outline on them. So they got to change the whole entire, like every single piece of turf on that in that stadium to switch it over, and plus also different hash marks. Yeah, it looks like a nightmare to run that stadium for how many events they have in there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But hey, at least our stadium can be 10 years old and still be state of the art.
Yeah, buddy.
Like FedEx Field.
Looks like that was a holding call.
You're a little bit ahead of me, so.
We're the delay still.
So you might want to pause for like 5 seconds and then play.
Let's do that. I hate the delay. These are the only things about the live streams. There's a delay.
Well, it's also because you're like on like a hard line with cable. I'm not. I stream. Put that away for now.
I think we're about lined up. 3rd and 14, correct?
Yeah. Is the clock going on yours?
Yes.
What's the time for? Hold on.
11:17.
Okay, we're pretty much even.
Okay. So that penalty obviously wasn't good, and Dak just throws it away. Can't find anybody open there.
Drive killer. Oh, a holding penalty will always be a drive killer.
Yeah, it is a drive killer, that is for sure. So, Brian Anger on to punt, Christian Kirk back to return for the Cardinals.
Ooh, took a Cardinals bounce.
Yes, it did. He pinned it good, just the ball placement just rolled a little bit out. As we're going to see Kyler Murray and what this Cardinals offense can do. Once again, I mentioned as we're going to commercial break about Kyler Murray losing his biggest weapon in DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, how are the Cardinals going to overcome this in your mind?
I mean, so far they haven't. I mean, they've been losing more than anything. I don't know. I don't know how they overcome this.
It's going to be interesting to see. Other 4:00 games, still no score in New Orleans. Carolina traveling to New Orleans.
Yawn.
Yawn. Oh. Sam Darnold starting.
Yawn.
Yawn. Man, you know, if this was last year, this would be week 17. This would be the end of the regular season. But we have one more week left.
Just let it end. I think I kind of regret this. I regret this decision. It just feels like the season won't end.
It makes things that much better. Apparently, from what I've heard, week 18 is going to be a doubleheader on Saturday and Sunday.
Wait, what?
I shared it with you earlier, remember?
Yeah, it's a doubleheader on Saturday on ESPN.
Yeah.
And then it's the normal Sunday schedule. There's nothing new going on Sunday.
No, it's a doubleheader Saturday and
it's
Sunday.
Not what you've heard, it's what you've seen. It's already been confirmed.
Yeah. So week 18 is going Saturday into Sunday, which is going to be a full weekend of the last week of the NFL.
Yep, just taking more of our time and our precious, precious time.
Obviously, another thing, tributing John Madden, the late, great John Madden, who just
Rest in peace.
passed away.
Rest in peace.
It was terrible to see his passing right after, just right after his documentary, too. Dallas showing a great tribute to him. All the teams doing that. I mean, his name, his legacy is on a video game. I mean, he was a head coach. He was a broadcaster. He did it all. And he left a lasting legacy in the NFL, John Madden did. So prayers up to him and his family. He will be gone but never forgotten. John Madden, what a legend he was.
Couldn't have said any better myself.
And rest in peace to Betty White as well, falling short of her 100th birthday.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Betty White. Love you. Love you, Betty. Love you.
All right. Back in action, Carlos. You ready to get this going?
Yee.
Ah, man,
That first
pops off
play.
a big run.
26-yard play.
Wow, 26 yards to get things started here for this Cardinals team.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
That was Chase Edmonds. Yeah, you got to look and got to see Chase Edmonds. I'm not sure if James Conner is in the mix today, but
No, James Conner's out tonight.
He is out. Yeah, I heard something. I wasn't sure if he was still questionable or
No,
out.
he was out. He was ruled out a couple around game time. Another good run for Arizona.
Yeah. So
not looking good for our defense right now, which has been our bread and butter lately.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, without James Conner, that leaves short-staffed on the running game. That leads to next man up. Essentially, that's what I like to call it. But James Conner has been an impact for this Cardinals team as well.
Mostly on the short yard situation, especially in the red zone, goal line. That's typically where he's been getting his production.
Kyler Murray, 274 yards per game, averaging. 2nd and 9. Let's see what he does.
Ding,
ding. Man. Oh, he almost had that. Trayvon Diggs having an incredible season so far this year, Carlos.
Yep. Very good season. Very happy we have him. But, he's got to work on he's still developing as a cornerback, so he still has to work on not giving up so many dang on yards. But, 11 picks, I can't be mad at him at all.
23 minutes ago, Adam Schefter just tweeted Antonio Brown is no longer a Buck.
It!
Oh, my gosh. Deep ball, Diggs in coverage. Cardinals are in the red zone.
Diggs was definitely beat. He was AJ Green. Gets him to bite, gets Diggs to bite, and Diggs couldn't recover.
No, not a bad play right there. Not a bad play.
Veteran move by AJ Green.
23 minutes ago, Bruce Arians stated that Antonio Brown is no longer a Buccaneer.
Good. Don't bring him back.
I don't think any team will anymore.
I don't think any team, but knowing your dumb team is going to probably sign him.
Who knows?
Stopped him, just barely. Ugh.
I think it's crazy, too, how the Bengals beat the Chiefs and they won the division. The Bengals had sort of a roller coaster season, but they're seeming to get hot at the right time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They definitely are.
You must have been. You must have been.
I was streaming.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was very angry watching that game.
Oh, tip! Almost. My gosh.
Come on.
Once again, we're live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, the Kirby on Sports podcast. I am the Swiss Army knife. I'm not the Swiss Army knife. What am I talking about? Carlos is the Swiss Army knife. I am the host.
False start.
There we go. False start. That's what Carlos needs. I am Josh Kirby. If you want, reach out to me on Twitter. If you would like a live call-in link, call in. Let's get your thoughts on this game. Join up. Feel free to comment. I don't know.
Let's see if he'll call in for a little bit.
I'm probably going to.
At least give him on at halftime if we need to.
That would be nice.
Or unless we're playing, I don't know. We might be taking I don't know. That's up to you if we're going to take a break at halftime or not. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Flag down.
Probably holding, if I had to imagine. Oh, an illegal shift. We're probably going to decline that penalty. Fourth down. Good job by this Dallas defense. Gave up a ton of yards, but held. Bent, but didn't break.
Yeah, that's pretty huge for this Cowboys defense because you see how many big chunk yards they gave up on the ground with Chase Edmonds, but as long along with AJ Green as well.
All right, here we go.
Prater on to attempt the field goal. It's up and it is good.
So 3-0 early.
3-0 Arizona over Dallas.
For how much we gave up on that first drive? Yeah, for how much we gave up on that first drive to only for them to only leave with a field goal was pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm very happy.
Yeah, you should be. That Dallas defense bend not break. It's going to come down to how this offense can respond in this situation.
Indeed, we need to have a good drive here. We can't have empty possessions going on.
Still early in the late games. It's Seattle hosting Detroit, no score there. Trey Lance of the Niners. Trey Lance is starting, no score against the Texans. 3-0 Panthers over the Saints so far.
Hey, during these commercial breaks, throw some questions, some comments on the chat, and interact with us. We want to interact with you.
Yeah, we want to interact with you. Come on, people, make it fun. That's why we're here. We don't do this just to please ourselves.
That was not appropriate.
But
with their loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington football team is officially eliminated from playoff contention.
No, really?
I love it. It makes me happy knowing that your dumb team isn't going to be getting into the playoffs.
See, you say you on that rant you did, you were saying, "Oh, Washington's no more." They really weren't an issue. I mean, yeah, they won the division, but I mean, did we really think they were going to go anywhere?
I mean,
in the division, in the playoffs.
Not the sane ones, but the insane ones really thought you guys had a shot.
Yeah.
Touchback for Dallas. So we'll start from the 25-yard line.
There we go. 9-play, 78-yard scoring drive for the Cardinals, coming away with a field goal, 3-0 so far in this game. Any big game day food today, Carlos?
Not really, no. Oh!
Oh, wow! That was dangerous.
That was a very dangerous, very, very dangerous.
That could have easily been picked off and taken for six.
I'm not understanding. Like, why are we starting to run these again? We didn't run these at all against Washington. Why are we starting to do these wide receiver screens again? Like, What is Kellen Moore reverting back to pre-Washington before last week? Because if he is, we're in trouble.
It's 2nd and 10. Dak gonna hand it right off. Gets about a gain of 1.
This drive is already not going well.
This sets up a long 3rd down.
It does.
And last time, I mean, Dallas had a holding call and ended up having to punt.
Ooh, Dak almost got them to jump.
Dak has time. Dumps it
Let's
off
go.
to Zeke. That was good. He was wide open, nobody around him, and
That was the right read. That was the right read. There was a lot of space in between. We know if Zeke can get some momentum going, it'll be hard to bring him down. I don't know how healed up he is from that bone bruise, but he's looking a little more mobile than normal. There we go. Good old Schultz. Beautiful. Now we got some momentum going. Let's go.
Dalton Schultz has been very strong for this Cowboys team over the past couple of games.
Silently though, he because obviously all the attention goes to CD, Amari, the wide receivers mostly.
Flying under the radar.
Schultz has been like productive, but like very under the radar productive. He doesn't get a lot of credit for what he does. Another play action, CD Lamb. All right, Dallas has some momentum going, so now we're moving.
It's tied up in New Orleans, 3-3. Score update there. Still no score in Seattle. 3-0 here, the Cardinals over the Cowboys.
A lot of field goals have been scored in the 4 o'clock slate.
These games are off to a much slower start than the 1 o'clock slated games. Let's see if we can have any more close games.
Made something happen. No, it's nothing. But yeah, definitely a lot slower. It looks like than the explosiveness that happened at the 1 o'clock slate. 3rd and 1. Kellen Moore gonna interview for head coach for Jacksonville. I don't think he's ready, but
I don't think he's ready either.
I don't think he's ready.
He might last longer than Urban Meyer, though.
Jacksonville can't mess this decision up. Especially. Dang it! What type of play call was that?
Straight up the middle. I mean, the Cardinals were expecting that. They should have ran Zeke out to the left or right side.
Looks like Dallas is going to go for it. I'll get back to my Jacksonville take after this 4th down play.
It's 4th and 1. It looks like a solid 1 yard.
Schultz, let's go!
Wide open, Dalton Schultz.
Beautiful.
Beautiful read right there. Got right open into space and made the play. That's all you got to do. We want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment. We'll answer your questions.
Or we'll acknowledge your comments.
Yes, we will.
Make sure you tell Kirby he's a stooge. Hashtag Kirby is a stooge. You have to use that hashtag to get recognized. Whoa! I just now watched that video, by the way, of the railing falling at FedEx Field. It's bad. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
And you saw Jalen Hurts saving
Yeah.
everybody, and then they're all hugging him. Ooh, that goes down pretty hard.
Ooh. He's all right. Not a lot of action from Amari Cooper so far. I'm hoping he gets a catch here soon. Pollard, beautiful.
Third and 4 now. Dallas in the red zone, and I did not
False
see that.
start just happened. I don't know why. God, Lee, that's a drive killer, especially at third. What did Tyler do? Yep, he kind of flinched. Dumb mistakes. Dumb mistakes.
Third down and 9.
Through the hands of one Amari Cooper. Well,
That was
looks like we
close.
got a
He
tie.
had him. He was open, just couldn't get hang on to the football. It is time for a Dallas field goal. And that's Greg Zuerlein.
Dang
Oh
it!
my! Oh my! He missed it.
Ah, damn it, Zuerlein.
I mean, that just. Yeah, I'm not sure. Zuerlein, that should have been a make. That's more confidence for the Cardinals going into this next drive. The Dallas Cowboys had to convert on points there.
Yeah, bad. But
Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. They're up 7-0.
all right, I'll be right back, Kirby.
Carlos is taking a quick break. He will be right back. A missed field goal. Arizona over Dallas 3-0 as the commercial break ensues. Let's get some score updates from the 1 o'clock slate of games. Week 17 in the National Football League. Starting off, the Bills over the Falcons 29-15. You got Josh Allen throwing in incredible 3 interceptions, which is mind-boggling how the Bills were still able to win 29-15 after 3 interceptions. You got the Bears easily handling the Giants 29-3. The Bengals once again over the Chiefs 34-31. The Raiders over the Colts 23-20. A Daniel Carlson game-winning field goal there. 50-10, the Patriots over the Jacksonville Jaguars. And as we mentioned before, the Buccaneers over the Jets 28-24. Antonia Brown took his shirt and his gloves off and threw it into the stands. We don't know why. Bruce Arians came out making a statement saying Antonio Brown is no longer a Buccaneer. So it's interesting to see. I don't think AB is going to get another chance in this league, but that's another conversation for another day. The Titans over the Dolphins 34-3. The Rams by a point to Dan Dembski's Ravens 20-19. Dan was at that game. Sorry, Dan, but we hope you're recovering well from that game. Back in action, Kyler Murray after a missed Dallas Cowboys field goal. With 2:35 left in the first quarter. Hands off up the middle, about a gain of 1. Chase Edmonds so far in this game, 18 yards, still pretty early. Kyler tosses it to Zach Ertz. Going to be a 3rd and manageable. Without DeAndre Hopkins, you got to be targeting AJ Green and Zach Ertz. I feel like these are 2 weapons for this Cardinals team that Kyler can use to his advantage. And right now, momentum is on the Cardinals side because the Dallas Cowboys just missed a field goal. Deep ball in and out of the hands of Wesley. Oh my. Almost caught, 4th and 5. Good defense there by Brown. Great defense there by Brown. And we have a Cardinals punt with 1:12 left in this first. Short punt, about the 31-yard line. He shanked that punt. Dallas has some pretty good field position. And we'll see what they can do with this. As Dak Prescott is coming onto the field right after this commercial break. Folks, if you're in the chat, let us know how your Christmas holidays went, how your New Year's went. New Year's was great for me. I played disc golf all day. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you all did too. Hello, Carlos. Welcome back. And the Cowboys are in great field position.
Yeah, what did I miss? Because I was gone for a little bit.
Well, you miss. I mean, the Cardinals were kind of driving, and then it was a 3rd down. Tried throwing a pretty deep ball, but Brown was there on the coverage, and their punter shanked a punt, so it was like a 20-yard punt.
It's beautiful. I like to hear it. Hot sauce of choice when you by the way, I'm eating some chicken and rice, nothing special. Hot sauce of choice. Some tapatio, my friend. This is the only hot sauce aside from habanero hot sauce that I put on my food. And as you can see, Chief is already begging for food. Good boy.
Let's see what Dallas can do here. 7-0 in other scores. The Seahawks over the Lions in the first quarter. All right, let's see what this Cowboys team can do on this drive after a shanked punt on their own 31-yard line, Carlos. Up the gut.
Good start. Good start.
Chunk yards for Tony Pollard.
Referees.
2nd and 4. Another good chunk yard, so they have a 3rd and short there. They're calling some sort of audible. And that's the end of the first quarter. 3-0. And it's still Arizona. Carlos, your thoughts on this Dallas Cowboys first quarter so far?
Very lackluster. I mean, I missed a little bit of it, of course, since I was getting my food, but offensively, pretty lackluster. We need to step it up, definitely. But hey, at least Arizona didn't, go out and put up like 14 on us. It's still a 3-0 game. It's still within. We still have it under control, so that's the good news.
Yeah, still under control. I like what you said there. I think Dallas needs to have a home run ball to CeeDee Lamb or somebody just to give them some momentum back. That would be helpful.
I'm pretty sure Arizona's got like the 2 safety set up also. The 2 deep safety thing where that's why we're not trying to hit home run balls right now. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think we need that. We don't need that. We just need to produce. That's it. We just need to execute offensively, and we'll be all right.
You have the Chargers over the Broncos 10-0 in the second quarter. Once again, welcoming you to Kirby on Sports Live. Carlos's Cowboys facing off against the Arizona Cardinals. You're getting our live reaction from the game.
And for those wondering, Dan will not be on at all today. He went to the Ravens game with his family. And you will see him back on the podcast on Tuesday. When we record, of course.
Setting up shop, it's a 3rd and 1. Here we go.
Let's go.
Snap. There we go. Good chunk yard there. Almost to the 50-yard line. And a first down for Dallas.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Holding.
I didn't see that flag.
I didn't see the flag either. Dang it, Lyle. Every time.
Lyle's been getting called for a lot of them, hasn't he?
Hmm. Third and 11 now. Drive killers, man. Those holding calls are drive killers. And
Uh-oh.
a sack.
No. That's not what Dallas needed. The Cardinals defense
No,
stepped
because
up.
once again, they shoot themselves in the foot. Come on, we can't be doing this. Like, we gotta clean this shit up. Excuse my French.
I mean, that is true. Yeah, even though Dallas did clinch, they're in the playoffs. They need the best possible seed they can get.
And the only way we're gonna get that is to win out. Yes! Good. Special teams
There you
play.
go. That's what you need right there. You need a special team stop. Hopefully the Cardinals get 3 and out, and you have yourself a nice little end zone party. Hopefully get a sack for a safety or something there.
That won't happen, but
You never know.
True. You never know.
How's the new year, Carlos? Pretty good.
Oh yeah. How was that tournament though?
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Did you place?
I mean, there was a trophy to the number 1 overall out of like the 75 people who showed up. So, I mean, yeah. So it's a fun tournament where you go out and get your tag for this year, and then you compete all year until next year.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time yesterday.
It was rainy, but it was good.
All that matters is that you had a good time. Chief, I don't have any more, dude. It's all gone.
Chief.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? Hold on.
Hi, Chief.
He's drooling. Hey, I'll be right back.
All right, Carlos, we'll take another quick break, and I am right here with you. It's 3-0 so far. The Cardinals over the Cowboys. Just trying to get a little bit more comfortable so my neck isn't in a weird position here. I thought, and I said this in the season preview too, that I didn't think the Cardinals were going to have a good season this year, but they superseded my expectations. They're 10-5, obviously without DeAndre Hopkins, but still, they're in this playoff race. They have a good chance of making it to the playoffs, but I just think it's really crazy how good they have been this first portion of the season. As Kyler Murray hands off to Edmonds, gain of about 2. Cardinals have 90 yards and the Cowboys have 95 passing yards. Not that much of a difference. Total yards. 90 to 95. And the time of possession is dominated by Dallas so far in this game. Has plenty of time. Kyler Murray airs it out. Incomplete. That looked like Christian Kirk. Tried to make something happen there. Overthrown just a little bit. 3rd and 8 for Kyler, getting pressured. Has to get rid of the football, and he does. That's Edmonds. 1st down and more. What a great off-balance throw right there by Kyler Murray. He's going to hand it off once again. About a gain of 2. Welcoming the Swiss Army knife right back.
Not great right now. Not great on that play where we had Kyler Murray to rights and then they get a decent gain out of it. But now we're at a 2nd and 8. Bring him down. We are making Kyler Murray very uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
I will say that. Okay, hold on. I got to adjust my setup here. All right, come on. We need something big here from this defense. 3rd and 5.
Let's see.
Ah,
And
yes,
stopped him short.
Good tackle. Good tackle. They're probably going to go for it, though.
Stopped him short.
Oh, will they? No, they're not. They're going to go ahead and punt it. It's too deep in their territory for them to risk going for it on 4th down. How do you feel about this, like, sudden, it feels like such a sudden change of, like, teams constantly going for it on 4th down?
I don't know. I just think it depends on the situation, the time, and if they have nothing to lose or
Oh, they're running a fake!
And
No, nothing!
no way.
They're going to call pass interference because he never turned around.
That's no way.
Because he had his hands up the whole time. Like, what is he supposed to do?
No way.
All right. No, come on. You can't call. That's not pass interference.
Who made that catch behind the guy's helmet? Did you not see that? Look at this.
Yeah, holds it, but holds it.
He caught it
the whole time.
He caught it.
He caught that. So
With
either way,
the
it's just going to the spot
defender
of the foul.
PIing.
That's not the David Tyree helmet catch, Troy Aikman. That is
No. It
that
was
is not even close to that.
No. Yeah, it
David Tyree
reminds
caught it on
me of
his
that,
own
but no,
helmet.
that wasn't.
This guy just
And that's
used
the first
the
down.
Cowboys defender. Look at that.
I'm
Wow, that's incredible,
sorry.
actually.
I'm sorry if that was against the Cowboys or not. That was an athletic play right there.
Okay.
Athletic. I mean, he held it against the defender's side, the side of his helmet, and did not let go. I mean, I'm not sure if they're considering that possession, but it never touched the ground. Unreal. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, the only thing closest to that is David Tyree.
And the Cardinals, after a fake punt, gaining more momentum over this Dallas Cowboys team.
I still don't think you call pass interference on that play, though. Because they called interference.
Another chunk yard. About
It's not
a
really a chunk
Zach
yard.
Ertz, a gain of 1. Excuse me, not a chunk.
It's a 5 yard. Never mind, that is a chunk.
Score update as the Seattle Seahawks are driving in the red zone. It looks like they are about to extend the lead. And they do, 17-0 over the Lions. Let's see what Kyler does. There's it
they're
out.
They're going to throw him.
Oh.
I hate pass interference so much.
I guess Jerry didn't pay the refs off this week. That's the running joke between
That was
people
pass
who hate
interference,
Dallas.
though. That definitely was.
Clearly a PI. Clearly a PI.
Clearly, that is clearly one. That is absolutely pass interference. Four penalties on the Cowboys for 39 yards. That is what always ends up screwing them in big games like this.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
I
wow!
Oh, look at Randy Gregory coming in there, busting up that play from the start.
Pretty much untouched. Garcia did nothing. Second and 15.
Kyler, right down the middle, wide open.
Wide open. Come on, Dallas. Come on. How do you leave him wide? He's one of those guys you can't. I understand he's not the AJ Green of old, but still, you can't leave him wide open. Man,
hands it off. Convoy gets about a gain of 2.
For Dallas, we have to get going offensively. Like, we cannot, we can't continue like this. We're looking like the offense of old, like before last week. We need to look like last week's offense in order to do something.
Snap for Kyler.
Nothing. There's Kyler.
He has
Gregory's
running
got
room.
the quarter. Good. Flag, probably holding. Yes! That is always the danger when, like, the quarterback scrambles like that is there's going to be a holding call. And that is clearly holding. Yep. Ah! Actually, I take that back. I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think that was holding? It's a little iffy.
It was, yeah, it was a little iffy for sure.
All right, second and goal from the 16, it looks like.
Screen pass.
Out of bounds.
Oh, he stepped out. He stepped out.
Yeah, he stepped out. So it'll be third and goal from maybe the 4? 7. I thought he got a lot closer, but maybe not. All right, here we go. Yep, there it is. Right there. Actually, that's like the 10.
3rd and goal. Big play for the Cardinals here. Snap for Kyler.
Quick. Yes! That
And
was for Michael Parsons, baby! Let's go!
Micah Parsons with the stop.
Now, does Arizona go for it? It
The
looks like they
defensive
are.
mastermind out of Penn State everybody's been craving about Micah Parsons.
Has been craving, did you say, or raving?
Raving, excuse me.
Okay. For some reason, I heard craving.
No, I said I meant raving. I said craving.
Okay. Okay. I was like, I thought I heard it, and I did hear it. False start? It looks like a false start. Oh. Dallas?
A timeout.
From Dallas. There's DeAndre Hopkins on the sidelines, by the way. Man, this game goes by so fast. We're already like 5 minutes into... We only have 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Man, time flies, Carlos, when you're having fun, you know.
It flies during an NFL game. It takes forever in a college football game.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, 4th and goal here for the Cardinals. The 10-5 Arizona Cardinals.
All right, here we go. Same play it looks like. Fake.
Oh!
Ah! Dallas had it covered for the most part, but it was like a triple option. I don't know. That was
Wesley
a good
for the
play.
touchdown.
That was a good play.
He had 2 options there, Carlos, once he ran out. Because he
could have
fooled
ran
Dallas.
in, or
you saw 28
you see,
try to
the problem
blitz.
is they let the wide receiver go. That was not a pretty pass.
Not really, but Wesley made that catch.
Yeah, it got there.
It got
Dallas
there.
needs to respond offensively. We have 5.5 minutes to do something. We need to do something because Zuerlein misses the field goal once again. Zuerlein misses a field goal. Surprise, surprise. You know, even though he has been oddly consistent, you know, for a little bit of a stretch here, but this offense needs to respond because this is a potential playoff opponent that we're playing here. So. And again, the second seed is up for grabs here. We cannot lose this game. If we lose, we drop down to the 4, in which we're probably facing Arizona again in the first round.
Some people on social media are calling that catch off the fake punt the catch of the year.
Definitely could be. It definitely could be. The hell?
Houston leading San Francisco 7-0 going into about halftime with 3 seconds in the second. The Chargers are driving. It's 10-0 over the Broncos. Once again, the Arizona Cardinals 10 and the Dallas Cowboys nothing, as we're just a little bit over 5 minutes away till halftime. This part of the Kirby on Sports podcast is brought to you by PM Plus Reserves. For sports fans living in condominium and homeowners associations, as well as business professionals, when you need a reserve study, PM Plus Reserves has been in business since 1990. Their studies are accurate and easy to understand. Check them out when your association needs a study. www.pmplusreserves.com. You can also contact them at 703-803-8436. Once again, www.pmplusreserves.com. Once again, I'm Josh Kirby, joined by the Swiss Army knife Carlos Martinez.
Having some technical difficulties over here. I don't know what just happened.
What, did the feed just stop?
No, the game. For the game.
What's going on?
Can you hear me? For some reason, the feed for the game isn't working for me.
Yeah, me either.
It froze for you also?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just me. Okay.
It's probably Fox.
I was wondering. I was like, what the heck just happened? Yeah. Did it stop at kickoff? At the kickoff point?
Yes, I'm just seeing people lined up for a field goal. Technical difficulties, folks.
On Fox's end, not our end.
Not our end.
So who knows what's happening right now? But they're not even going to commercial or anything. I wonder what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if anybody's talking about it on Twitter and see if maybe it's just our area or what's up.
That's not good. So just stop.
Is that what you're seeing? Oh, there we go. Now we're back. I'm back. Are you back?
No. Well, we missed a huge show. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Okay,
4:28 left. Don't know what happened there, but
yeah, who knows what happened, but it completely froze and we missed parts of the game. I don't know if that was like a nationwide thing or what the heck happened, but
that Schultz, Buda Baker on the stop. Once again, if you're tuned in, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Feel free to send us your comments.
Ooh, good one by Ezekiel Elliott.
Your questions are appreciated. We will answer as many questions as we can. Reach out to me directly if you want to call into the show as well. We can take some call-in guests around halftime if you are interested. Dallas is driving, Carlos.
They are, but we got to finish the drive with some points.
Absolutely. Because if you drive and you don't finish the game with points...
Well, Arizona gets the ball to start the second half, if I remember correctly.
That won't be
Zeke! Good. Zeke, baby! Wow, what a great run! Oh, but a flag is down, which is probably going to be holding.
Oh, man. Big hole right there. Incredible.
Dang it, man. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. How far behind are you?
I don't know. I'm going to have to catch up a little bit.
Oh, man. Drive killers. Now it's 1st and 17.
Yep. Good catch.
Here's the thing. It doesn't look like Arizona's bringing in the blitz because that's where Dak Prescott's very good against the blitz. So it doesn't seem like Arizona's bringing in that much of a blitz, but they're still getting pressure on Dak. 3-man rush. Zach Wilson gets the first down. Okay, we overcame it.
The 2-minute warning. 10-0, Arizona still. The Swiss Army knife is taking over host duties while I step out for just a moment.
It's my show now. It's just you and me. So, very lackluster offensive performance by Dallas. We definitely need to step it up and finish this drive and get a touchdown, get some points on the board. Of course, Greg Zuerlein missing the field goal earlier is definitely going to come back and bite us, I imagine, if it comes down to a close game. Some scores around the league right now. The Chargers are up 17-3 at halftime against the Denver Broncos. The Texans at half are up 7-3 on the San Francisco 49ers. The Seahawks are up 17-7 on the Lions with 6:52 left in the second quarter. The Panthers are up 10-6 on the New Orleans Saints with 3:38 left in the second quarter. Of course, wild 1 o'clock slate. Yes, first and foremost, the Bengals and Chiefs. The Bengals officially winning the AFC North and securing a home playoff game. And the Chiefs missing out on the 1 seed now. They are tied with Tennessee in terms of record-wise, but because of the head-to-head matchup, Tennessee gets the 1 seed. So right now the Chiefs, I believe, are sitting at the 2. The Bengals won that game 34-31, and Jamar Chase had a crazy game, and he just looks unstoppable, and he's going to be a problem in the league for a good while. Other notable games, the Tennessee Titans have ended the Miami Dolphins' 7-game win streak, dominating them 34-3. I said it on the podcast. The Dolphins' win streak was not legit, I didn't feel like, because they basically played a bunch of nobodies and a bunch of no-name quarterbacks. As we come back here to the game between Dallas and Arizona, they're just showing some highlights of the Ice Bowl. Yeesh. So here we go. 2 minutes left in the second quarter, right before halftime. Dallas needs points here. We are driving. It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 41.5-yard line. Interception. Dang it. Dak Prescott just threw an interception. Oh, man. Come on. It looks like it's just going to be one of those days where we need Dallas to perform. That's why the curse of these color rush jerseys, we never play well in these. But there's a flag. Pass interference by Arizona. We're still in it. I love pass interference now. I said I hated pass interference earlier. I love it now. A little weak for a pass interference call, in my opinion. But, I mean, it helps Dallas out, I guess, so I guess I'm fine with it. All right, so 1st and 10 from, it looks like now, the 36. Prescott, ball's batted down to the ground. It's just looking like one of those days. So 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Play clock's running down. Dak's got to snap it. Gets it off. Steps up. Throws. Nothing there. And then the flag comes late for pass interference. Now it's starting to rack up against Arizona, who, if I remember correctly, was the top penalized team. So that'll give Dallas another first down and bring us a little closer. But once again, we can't depend on penalties to get us where we need to. Dak takes it. Schultz lost it. But you see, that's 3 straight plays where the ball is just like not where it needs to be. It's just almost as if unless it's like Dak is uncomfortable when teams don't blitz him. Another tip. What is happening right now? See, again, another tip pass. That's like 5 on this drive alone. One of those is going to bite us in the butt. All right, 3rd and 10. Oh, got him to jump. Free play. Dak lobs it. Nothing there, but we got a free play. So. Aside from Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott is pretty good at getting people to jump on his hard counts, but yeah, that could have also been a pass interference. A lot of confusion on this defense right now. Dak should try and take it. 3rd and 5. About 1:30 left. Bringing in the blitz. Lobs it up. And Michael Gallup got it. Touchdown, Dallas. Let's go. And Gallup looks like he's hurt. He's holding his knee. This is not good. Really weird. I'm not sure what happened here.
Well. I made it back in time for a Cowboys score.
I don't necessarily see how Gallup got hurt, but he immediately grabbed. It doesn't look like he grabbed his knee. It actually looks like he grabbed more of his shin, leg area, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened.
But hey, Dallas got a touchdown. That's the good news. The bad news is
Maybe
it looks
he
like Michael
tweaked it?
Gallup is hurt. I don't know. I can't see, but from what I can see on people are saying hopefully no ACL, no chances he has a serious injury. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious and that's not going to affect him for the playoffs, but it looks like people are saying Malik Turner time. So, of course, he had that crazy run against Washington last week, so we'll see.
Very interesting. Just made it back.
Just a quick little side note here. Antonia Brown was spotted waiting for an Uber during the Bucks Jets game after the meltdown.
Unreal.
I imagine they're not gonna let him fly back with the team, so he probably has to find his own way home. I mean, you can't ride the team bus. You can't fly with the team back home. I mean, you just gave up on them, you know. And they still won without you. And the thing is that Antonio Brown was about to have a more prominent role, considering that Chris Godwin is out. So I don't understand what his issue what did Antonio Brown want? Because at this point, you're on the team with Brady. You're on a Super Bowl contender. You've already won a Super Bowl. Like, we're almost to the playoffs. What caused the, I don't know. He's just an idiot. Like, anybody would
I
kill
can't
for this
believe he
opportunity.
did that.
Really? Really? You can't believe he did that?
I mean, in the middle of a game, but yeah, I mean, it was very, very interesting.
Michael Gallup is walking, but he's being assisted.
I mean, props to him for catching that touchdown if he was hurt.
Yeah, it looks like his leg got caught kind of like under him. Let's hope that he's okay, because that would be a big loss for Dallas. While we still have Amari and CD, Michael Gallup is also very, very important to this passing game. Zerline makes it. It is a 3-point game with 1:25 left.
1:25 left. Arizona over Dallas so far, 10-7. Kirby on Sports Live.
The offense finally got something going, but it wasn't a clean drive at all by any stretch of the word. A lot of tip passes happened. We got lucky with a pass interference on an interception call. Need to clean it up. Dallas needs to clean it up. Our offense is not looking as crisp as we did last week. It looks like Michael Gallup's going to the locker room, which is not a good sign.
At least they came away with points. That's what they needed. Now it's a 3-point game here.
It's a 3-point game, but we just lost one of our big weapons in Michael Gallup, so
yeah.
It's a little disheartening.
I know for sure.
My guess is they're probably going to put Zach Wilson in, but I feel like they should give Malik Hooker a shot at that, third wide receiver role right now. All right. 1:25. 1st and 10. Sun is starting to beam into AT&T Stadium.
Just a nice quick dump off. It's going to be ideal if the Cardinals come away with at least three more points before halftime here. That's why they're hurrying it up.
Well, the clock's not even ticking either because he went out of bounds, so... Yep, Michael Gallup has officially been ruled out for the rest of the game. Left knee injury. That's not a good sign that they're so quick to already say he's out.
Might be happy to hear that the Panthers are beating the Saints 10-6.
Why would anybody be happy to hear that?
With Taysom Hill starting for the Saints.
We're not rehashing that argument.
It's all in the past. You know what I meant.
That you think he's a good quarterback.
No, that's not what I said.
That is what you said.
I
That
said,
is literally
I
what
thought
you
he
were
made some
arguing.
good
Kirby, I'm not
throws.
hashing this right now.
I'm just saying.
No, Kirby, that's enough.
Oh, whatever. Under a minute left.
All right, come on. If there was ever a time for Dallas to get a turnover, it would probably be right now. 1st and 10. Wide open was Ertz. Clock is ticking.
Here we go.
And he gets out of bounds. 28 seconds left. They are on the other side of the 50.
$28 Matt Prater warming up.
They're almost in Prater's field goal range. Murray, but he's tackled in bounds. You call a timeout here, I believe. Yep. One more timeout left for Arizona. Everything is still kind of open because they have that one more timeout.
Oh, there you go, Carlos. WWE, just for you.
I don't watch anymore. I have a belt, but I don't watch.
Dude, Roman Reigns, he's dominating out there.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. 23 seconds left. One timeout for Arizona. Trying to come up with at least a field goal. Deep pass.
I saw a
3-0.
push off there.
Huh?
I saw a push off there.
From AJ Green? Probably, but they're not going to call that. They never call that. Ooh.
Almost a one-handed catch there. I saw the push off.
Yeah, that's what Diggs is asking for. He's like, dude, he pushed me. Like, what are we doing? These refs are blind, man. Like, they call, you know, these rinky-dink calls, and then, like, the most obvious ones they never call. 3rd and 5.
He jumped.
Ah. Might have been false start, actually. Nope. Yep, nope. DeMarcus Lawrence completely jumped that too early. Once again, Dallas shooting themselves in the foot.
Mike McCarthy visibly upset on the sideline.
Well, Troy Aikman just said there's something. Ah. They think the center kind of flinched. They called it on Biotish. I don't see why they wouldn't call it on Arizona center.
Gets the first down.
But they're probably going to call a timeout. They're going to get a field goal here. They're going to run one more play, it looks like. They're probably going to take a shot at the end zone. And then if there's nothing there, then they're going to try to do something short, get out of bounds, set up for a closer field goal. but I don't know. I really don't know what their plan is here right now.
They're in field goal range. They're going to try one more. I
Yeah,
think
they're
that's
gonna go.
smart because they one out to the
They're
end
they're gonna
zone.
go for one shot at the end
Pressure.
zone. He's got to throw it away. Yep, smart. 3 seconds left on the clock. Had Dallas gotten that sack, it would have been a big issue. And that's the thing. Kyler Murray is very, very elusive.
Matt Prater with 3 seconds left. Uh-oh, they're going to ice him.
Dallas. Prater's too much of a veteran to get iced, in my opinion. I mean, come on. He's had some of the biggest kicks, a kicker could possibly ever, experience.
Let's see. Nailed it.
Yep.
And that is
icing him
halftime.
won't work. That is halftime. 6-point lead for Arizona. I believe, again, I think they get, if I'm correct, that they get the ball to start the second half. So, pretty even numbers for both quarterbacks.
Yeah. One touchdown each.
One touchdown.
No
each,
interceptions. Maybe one or two closest for Kyler, but no interceptions.
And one that was definitely, Dak definitely had an interception, but it got called up, got taken away because of a pass interference call. So,
yeah.
All right, we're at halftime.
Let's get you score updates from the half. You got the Chargers and the Broncos. It's Justin Herbert, a good spot to Keenan Allen, 17-3 in that matchup. Trey Lance starting once again for the 49ers. If the Saints lose and the Niners win, the Niners are in the playoffs. The Texans are up 7-3 right now. 31-7, the Seahawks over the Lions, and 10-9, the Panthers over the Panthers over the Saints. Earlier action, the Rams over the Ravens 20-19, Philly over Washington 16, the Bengals over the Chiefs 34-31, the Bears over the Giants 29-3. What big 1:00 slate stood out to you, Carlos?
Bengals Chiefs, of course.
Yeah, that was a very, very, very close matchup for sure. In these 1:00 slates, Atlanta and Washington officially eliminated from playoff contention, and there's still a lot to be determined with one more week left in terms of playoff implications. It is going to be very, very, very interesting to see. I'm sure Week 18 will be doing a live stream or two to celebrate Week 18. And
Possibly. Possibly. We'll
send
see.
yeah, possibly that's it. That's in the discussion, the board discussion.
Yeah, that's something we'll discuss later, or yeah, probably later this week. Um, the holidays are over, Kirby. Now
Yeah,
we go back to now we go through a very long period before another holiday shows up.
absolutely. Just normal life. We're on to the new year. And folks, with that being said, on our halftime show, we would love to share with you. Um,
I don't know what's
we would
happening.
love to share with you
Oh,
the Kirby on Sports podcast website, our new and improved KirbyOnSports.com, where you can find anything and everything. The Kirby on Sports podcast. You can listen on all streaming platforms, and along with all the sponsors or social media, and our most recent episode each and every week. You can find that right on our landing page, along with our streaming platforms as well. If you're moved to support the podcast, you can. That is not it's not a commitment or anything like that. You obviously don't have to. We'll get a recent work right here. Some of my most recent work, I've interviewed Kurt Dudley, Director of Broadcast Services for James Madison University, Charles Leno Jr., the starting left tackle for the Washington football team, talking about his charity work with his nonprofit, Beyond the Entertainer. You can check out that there as well. And Carlos and myself's interview with former DC United player and former color analyst on NBC Sports Washington, Devin McTavish. This was a fun one as well. It rounded off to be about a 90-minute segment as well. You can catch my interview with the voice of Navy football, Pete Medhurst. He's also on the Team 980 as well. And our interview with Megan Imbert, you can also find that on there, former employee of the Washington football team, and involved in the Beth Wilkinson report, that whole front office thing. And we have merchandise as well. I don't, hold on. Let me get off this screen. Hold on. Stop screen. That's confusing. Hold on. Let me redo this one more time. I'm still getting used to this, so appreciate the patience.
this is
And
only our
let's,
second live stream.
yes, yes, thank you, Carlos. So you can, straight from our website, KirbyOnSports.com, we have a website where you can find anything and everything Kirby on Sports merchandise. From the secondary logo, good friend of the podcast, Silas Pearson, made, to our retro logos, which is still a big hit, to our Carlos design logos right here.
They're all my design except for the one that you mentioned before.
Yeah, they're all your design.
Aside from
which is great.
Aside from that first one that you showed.
Carlos, you'd look good in this backpack, I guarantee you.
I'm not a high schooler, 17-year-old kid. I don't need a backpack. Besides, I have my football one that we got. That's the only. If I need a backpack, that's the one I carry around.
Oh yeah, and we sell stickers as well. So get all your merchandise directly through KirbyOnSports.com. Click on the shop tab, and that's where you can find all your merchandise as well. And that's KirbyOnSports.com. As we are live with you halftime right now, the Cardinals leading the Dallas Cowboys. Carlos, let's get your first half thoughts on this game.
Lackluster offensively for sure. We finally got going a little bit there at the end of the second quarter, but I mean, we had some help on that one. A lot of tip passes. Dak's got to clean this up. I mean, Troy Aikman said it here on the broadcast. This is the best team Dallas has played in about a month. Last good team we really played was Kansas City, and in that game, I mean, I still feel like Dallas, had we performed offensively, would have been a lot better. But yeah, we need to get going offensively, defensively. We're doing all right, but we're only going to be able to hold Arizona for so long before something big happens, and Dallas needs to get this offense going. That's just the key thing. This offense has to perform the way we performed against Washington, because right now this isn't going to cut it. We're not going to win this game, and we're going to drop in the playoff seeding. And I can't emphasize this enough. Getting that second seed will be so big for Dallas, because again, it guarantees us a home field through the divisional round. We're not going to get the 1 seed, because Green Bay at this point, they're going to lock it up with this win here against Minnesota. And with Tampa Bay and Los Angeles both winning, it is imperative that we keep up, because if we lose, like I said, we drop to the 4, and we'll probably be facing this Cardinals team again in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we take a look here really quick, I have one more to share. The NFL playoff picture directly from NFL.com. As we stand right now, there are still 4 o'clock games. But as of right now, looking at the NFC, you have the Packers and the Rams after beating the Ravens. And then the Buccaneers are in 3rd. So as it stands right now, the Cowboys are in 4, and Arizona's still in 5 spots. So it's pretty close there. The Buccaneers, with that upset, that big win, not an upset, but a comeback against the Jets. We all know Antonia Brown, the whole 9. And the Packers seem to have an easy matchup with the Vikings Sunday Night Football.
Considering Kirk Cousins is not playing tonight.
Correct. Thank you. So, that, and in the hunt, as of right now, the Eagles, who beat Washington, which means
the
Washington's
The
out.
Raiders made it in for now.
Yeah.
This playoff picture is after the 1 o'clock slate, so it's not it's not like as if it's talking about, it's not live. So like right now, pretty much the NFC is live, because if Dallas does lose, that's how far we drop. We drop to the number 4. Arizona would stay at the 5, and again we'd end up playing them in 2 weeks. Really, the AFC is just the Wild West right now. Like every team is so close that like just one slip up, it throws the whole entire bracket into chaos pretty much. But for the NFC, it's pretty straightforward here. The 49ers, if they win, they pretty much, well, they don't necessarily completely seal it, but their chances of getting in is pretty good. But Minnesota, if they can somehow pull off the upset, which I don't see them doing, that would be huge, and that would send the top of the NFC into complete chaos also.
Carlos, let me just show you one thing. On the bubble, 2 teams on the bubble here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams for the AFC, which is crazy how still wide open this AFC is, and we only have 10 teams eliminated so far.
And they're mostly NFC teams.
And Washington has the number 9 draft spot as of right now. Let's go.
As of right now, but that can easily change. I mean,
well, look, Washington's going to trade to number 1 and make a big mistake, and they won't do well next year.
I don't think Jacksonville is going to give up the 1 pick. I mean,
So
there's no like clear-cut number 1 this season, I don't feel like. But there's no like big prize. There's no Trevor Lawrence. There's no Andrew Luck. There's like no like clear like quarterback that you can get. And plus, Jacksonville doesn't need a quarterback. They got Trevor Lawrence. They just need a coach. Who would you go with in Jacksonville as coach if it was up to you? Like
Byron Leftwich.
You would go with Byron Leftwich. I would go with Jim Caldwell. Yeah, I would go with Caldwell.
Byron
he's. I mean, He's he's a Super Bowl. He's been to a Super Bowl. He's a more defensive coach, and I just feel like I don't know. They just need an adult to run that franchise, and I feel like he's an adult that would definitely run that franchise. Where Byron Leftwich, I mean, the thing is, you can't get this coaching decision wrong. And while Byron Leftwich has been working, he's been working with Tom Brady. So, like, there's a difference there. He's going to be working with Trevor Lawrence and trying to develop Trevor Lawrence into who he's supposed to become. So that's why I feel like you need somebody who knows what they're doing, not a first-time head coach like Urban Meyer was, where, I mean, just they can't get this wrong. So for me, it has to be I mean, I know they definitely, I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have loved to have Dan Quinn, but Dan Quinn said, nope, I don't want to go there. Kellen Moore would be the wrong option also, because he's not consistent. I mean, look at how rough this Dallas offense was for a stretch there. And it wasn't until last week that we finally looked like ourselves as we start the third quarter. So for me, I would go with Jim Caldwell or Doug Peterson, somebody who knows what they're doing and has been to the top of the mountain and can really help Trevor Lawrence and this franchise get to where they need to go.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville would be moved to go with Byron Leftwich to make another storybook. That's just me.
I don't think they go by. Again, like I just said, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, the reasons why it could make sense if this did happen, I'm not saying, but I have a feeling that Jacksonville might do it. But once again, I could be wrong. He was a former quarterback in Jacksonville, and
I just that's like the way I feel like they go with a more experienced coach,
which they could do as well.
Yeah, I just feel like they know they can't mess up. They can't mess this up. Oh, there we go. That'll be. I don't know what's going on. Wouldn't that be intentional grounding? There was no receiver around. He never left the pocket.
Ineligible player downfield. As we're starting this third quarter, Arizona up 13-7. Before we move any further, let's hear from another one of our sponsors, Shenandoah Primitives. Is it finally time to upgrade your home's interior? How about with an authentic farm table made locally from recycled barnwood? Shenandoah Primitives, based right here in Winchester, Virginia, makes farm tables, benches, tables, coffee tables, and a long list of other items for your home decorating needs. At Shenandoah Primitives, function and style are combined for great furniture that will last generations. If you're interested in combining the industrial look of metal with wood, or considering something incredibly unique with a live edge, Shenandoah Primitives turns those ideas into reality. Thinking about a mirror, wine rack, or other accent piece for your home, Shenandoah Primitives can assist with that as well. As a local small business, Shenandoah Primitives is happy to work with each client for a custom design or schedule an appointment to come out and view current inventory. Local, high-quality, handmade items can be found at Shenandoah Primitives. Find us on Facebook and Instagram or visit us at www.shenandoahprimitives.com. Once again, that's www.shenandoahprimitives.com. Once again, I'm Josh Kirby, joined by the Swiss Army knife Carlos Martinez. It is the third quarter. Arizona is up 13-7 over the Dallas Cowboys.
3rd and 9 here.
And he gets the first.
He got it.
Edmonds for the first down. Well, let me ask you this off topic from this game. Do we see Eric Bieniemy take a head coaching job this year? Next year.
Say that again. You were very. I don't even know what the heck that was.
Do you see Eric Bieniemy getting a head coaching job next year?
I mean, he should. I mean, look at the success he's had with Kansas City. He's completely, even though the Chiefs lost offensively, they looked pretty good. This week. For me, it's incredible that he didn't get one last year, but I feel like he may have also turned some of them down because he just didn't see a good option. Him going to Jacksonville would be an interesting idea also, but just any coaching job for me for him would be pretty cool. You know, we know the Chicago job's going to open up, and big play for Kyler Murray, Christian Kirk, their big play receiver. Now that DeAndre Hopkins is out, and Jordan Lewis completely loses him.
Well, let's see what they can do, how Dallas responds to this. Oh, right there, Micah
Yeah,
Parsons.
beautiful. Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons read that
Absolute
perfectly,
beast.
Carlos. Read
He's
that
an animal.
absolutely perfectly.
He's an animal, but the secondary is starting to get they're starting to get torched, and it's kind of yeah. I need the secondary to make a play here. We got to stop Kyler Murray somehow.
Second and 16. Empty
Yeah,
set
that
back
was a
to
huge
Kirk.
loss. Gets about give or take 5 yards. 6 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 10. And Parsons wouldn't go one. I don't know what Troy Aikman's talking about. Pretty sure Jacksonville would still take Trevor Lawrence. That's whether the Jets would still take Zach Wilson.
All right, let's see. 3rd and 12. Flag out.
He jumped. That's going to be a, 5-yard penalty. It'll still be 3rd down, though.
I think, Dallas's defense, that's just undisciplined.
That's
Randy Gregory's doing too much.
He needs to relax. Just wait.
Yeah, he's doing way too much. He looks like he's
Well, he
happy
tried to
every
time
play.
the snap. He just mistimed the snap. He's not doing too much. He just mistimed it. That's all it was. But again, it's the same case. Dallas is shooting themselves in the foot in this game.
Mm-hmm.
All these penalties are costing us, and this is the same thing that happened against Oakland. I'm sorry, Las Vegas. The same thing that happened against the Raiders. We shot ourselves in the foot constantly.
Up in the air, and he makes that catch.
Makes the catch. Wesley again.
No flags. Wesley. Unreal. What? Right over that defender.
I don't know who was defending him. Brown. Of course it was Brown.
Well, I don't know. Could Dallas just have taken all their anger out on Washington because of the benches? Or I don't know at this point because
Definitely not that.
Dallas looked completely different.
That's what I'm saying is, Washington is obviously an inferior opponent compared to Arizona, but where is that alpha dog mentality that we had in that game, I also feel like the other thing is
they're going for two.
They're going for two, but we also were getting to Taylor Heineke. We're not getting to Kyler Murray. We're putting pressure on him, but Kyler Murray is very good on the move.
And incomplete.
Got Michael Parsons. Beautiful.
19-7.
19-7. But once again, good old Brown letting the not really even contesting for it.
Now, what does Dallas have to do now
Well,
in order to overcome this?
Well, this is going to be the first drive of the second half. They just got to get go. We got to respond. We have to respond and hope that the defense does what the defense does and either gets a turnover or gets a stop. And we can trust in that the defense will finally will stop Arizona for a drive. But we have to keep pace now. We have to keep scoring, and we have to score touchdowns, not field goals. And losing Michael Gallup is going to be, is tough. But I feel like we have enough depth to cover for his loss.
Well, obviously not the result you were looking to see as of right now, Carlos. But still,
no, definitely not. This is not what I wanted to see from Dallas. I was hoping that last week was going to get the offense invigorated. And that way they would continue to look the way that they looked, but they have not looked that same, they don't look like the same team that played Washington last week. Defensively, we're putting pressure on Kyler Murray, but we're not really getting to him. And that's just because he's more elusive than Taylor Heineke is, and he's a lot, he's a way better quarterback than Taylor Heineke is. So we're not going to necessarily get to him all the time. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. This Dallas offense they just need to get going because, we looked the way we need to start playing the way we did against Washington. And I don't know if it's tougher because it's Arizona, but we got to find a way because this is who we're going to be facing. This is the teams like this is who we're going to be facing in the playoff if we want to make a Super Bowl run.
So third quarter, and the Cardinals are going to kick it off to Dallas.
Would you have gone for two? How do you feel about that going for it?
No, they were leading by a lot. Didn't really make a difference in my opinion. Here we go. Let's see what Dallas can do with this return. At to about the 23.
All right, we got a doubleheader on Saturday. Normal Sunday schedule for Sunday, and just we're getting Saturday night football.
Saturday night football. Better than watching Alabama in the national championship.
Well, they don't play until Monday.
Oh, ball free!
Oh
my gosh!
Oh no! And Dallas got it back.
Twice.
Kirby, you're a little ahead of me. Press pause and then press play again. Like quickly.
Oh man.
Chandler Jones, brother to former UFC light heavyweight champion John Jones.
John Jones. That's your favorite, isn't it?
He's one of my favorites.
Kirby on Sports is live. The Swiss Army knife will take care of you for the next couple of minutes while I step out.
Yep, it's me again. They're calling it a forward incomplete pass. Interesting. 2nd and 10. Prescott again too high. He's high pointing these balls for he's. He's just not on it the way he was last week. Like, overthrowing a wide open Amari Cooper. What is he doing? I need Dak to step up and be the quarterback we know he can be. Go, 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 go. Prescott gets the first down. Let's go. And a flag is down. Of course a flag is down. Surprise, surprise. A holding call when we don't need a holding call. Yeah, Connor Williams is known for holding calls, but he's still a better option than... that's going to hurt us. 3rd and 20 now. Dak under pressure rolls out, looks for something and gets nothing. So punt, it's just not looking like this is going to go Dallas's way, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just, nope, it's not looking good.
Oh. 4th and 20. My gosh.
Yep, Dallas is just not looking good offensively. It's just not looking good. They don't look like themselves. They're shooting themselves in the foot constantly. Dak is throwing the ball up high.
Yeah, so I'm high pointing some of those balls. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think it's really necessary to do that in most cases.
Especially when the guy's wide open. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. It's very frustrating, though, because, again, we know how good Dak Prescott can be. We saw it last week. And I understand it was against Washington. It was a lesser opponent. But still, come on, man. Like, if we're going to make a Super Bowl run, which right now it just doesn't look like it's going to happen, not from what I'm seeing, against a team that we're going to face in the playoffs in the first round. If we lose this game, we're refacing this Arizona team. And we're not putting on a good performance now. What's going to change in a week? You know? So it's like we gotta get going now. We gotta make an impact now. I'm okay. Like, if we lose, but it's because but we still put on a good performance, I'm okay with that. But like, we're not playing to the level that I know that this, especially offensively, we're not playing to the way I know we can. And these penalties have to stop. They gotta figure this out. It's becoming too big of an issue.
Yeah, I agree. Like, shooting yourself in the foot and getting yourself behind in a football game, it's never a good thing.
Really quick, a little bit of an update on the Antonia Brown situation. Bruce Arians says the wide receiver refused to enter the game versus the Jets, so the head coach told him to get out. That's
Why would he not want to play? That makes no sense to me.
I don't know. It's Antonia Brown we're talking about here.
Huh. I don't understand that, but...
So, Jake, this is according to Jay Glazer, that he was trying to get AB to go into the game, and AB refused. Tried again, Brown refused, and Arians told him to get out. And if then asked if he saw Antonia Brown take his jersey off. He said, "Yeah, I did. Never seen anything like that in all my years." I mean, nobody's ever seen anything like that. That's going to be one of those moments that goes down in NFL history as one of the craziest moments ever. It'll probably be a documentary series at some point.
Might be. Who knows?
So here's Christian Kirk gets around. Kelvin Joseph gets the first down. I'm telling you, I don't want Dallas to ever wear these color rush jerseys ever again because we never play well in them. All right, first and 10.
Yeah, first and 10.
Kyler,
See what they do. He's taking it
keep,
himself.
gets out.
The one thing I hate, he's palming the football with his only hand. He's palming it.
Swipe it out.
That is bad ball security. Back at my alma mater in high school, the coaches.
It's Kirby. It's a high school. It's not a college. You don't call college an alma mater.
No. They preach ball security.
Yeah, we did. We preached that.
And they would have players around the hallway just holding a football correctly. And I would be the one to always
all the
slap
time.
it out.
Ball security, ball security, ball security.
I would always be the one
Murray
to slap
holding
it out of their hands.
We've seen Lamar Jackson do the same thing where he's had it in here and they've just knocked it out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that Kyler Murray needs to clean up. I guess it's not like he fumbled here, but still, it's something of concern that I agree with you.
See, back in high school, I would slap it out of the player's hands and tell the coach, hey, he wasn't holding the ball correctly. 3rd and 1 for this Kyler Murray-led offense for the Arizona Cardinals. As he takes the snap, he fakes it, and he gets the first down and a little bit more.
Hey, he was holding the ball correctly this time.
Maybe he heard us, Carlos. Who knows?
It's still a little out here. He's still holding it a little out here. You see, look.
Yeah. I mean, easily I could punch that and it's a fumble. Easily.
Ooh.
And miscommunication. It looks like there's a timeout for Arizona.
Yeah, timeout Arizona to avoid delay of game. That, I mean, they're leading, so who knows if that's going to hurt them, but it could ultimately hurt them if Dallas can mount a comeback here. Like I said, offensively, it just doesn't look like it's going to. Dallas just doesn't show me anything tonight. Oof.
Let's get you some scores from the late games, why don't we? The Chargers routing the Broncos 27-6. The 49ers increasing their lead to the Texans 17-7. The Panthers over the Saints by a point, 10-9. And the Seahawks over the Lions 38-15.
Kyler Murray's starting to use his legs more.
Yes, he is. Carlos, any big plans in 2022?
I mean, not really the right time to ask me this question right now, Kirby.
It's 2022, man.
Yeah, but we're watching a football game.
Yeah.
No, I'm not answering that question right now.
Trying to get some extra yards there.
There we go. Froze for a second.
So just me or is
Randy
Gregory
he's
limping?
He's limping. I just said that.
My gosh. 124 to nothing in total yards. This half,
Yeah,
obviously.
Dallas didn't get anything.
Third down.
Man, the third quarter's already almost gone, and we've only had 3 drives. The first Arizona one where they scored, the Dallas one where they, did nothing, and then this drive. I mean, Arizona's bleeding this clock, making it a lot harder for Dallas to even try and mount a comeback. We got to get something here.
As of right now, Arizona's dominating time of possession 24-27 to 16-23.
Lobs it up. Dropped it. Dang it.
Oh, that was a missed opportunity right there. Dallas needed that.
Got the
He
stop.
couldn't hang
That's what
on.
matters. Oh, how did he miss that? Ugh. Oh, they're going for it. They're going. Time out.
Yep, they were confused. Mike McCarthy's running all over. He's yelling, arms out.
No, I think.
Man, Carlos, get yourself one of those hats like Mike McCarthy has one.
Huh.
Arizona going to kick the field goal now.
They just try to get Dallas to use the timeout. That was weird. Good.
And the kick is good.
So a 15-point lead. Dallas needs 2 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion to tie this game. And that's where that Greg Zuerlein miss is hurting Dallas right now, because had they made that, it would have only been a 12-point game in which we would only need two touchdowns.
So
Assuming
Arizona,
the game would have progressed the way it did.
So Arizona leads 22-7. It is the third quarter.
One more thing on the Antonia Brown thing. Tom Brady, I don't know what the hell he's thinking, but for some reason he's kind of defending him. They asked him on the Antonia Brown situation. He said that's obviously a difficult situation. We all love him and care about him deeply. I think everyone should be compassionate and empathetic towards some very difficult things. No, I will not be compassionate and empathetic towards Antonio Brown. This man has a history of doing this. He did it to get out of Pittsburgh. He did it to get out of Oakland at the time. You know, I mean, and now he's pulling this off. No, I'm not going to be compassionate. Antonio Brown is a clown. He's a bum, and he doesn't deserve to be in the league anymore. Okay, I'm tired of him getting. I understand he's super talented, but he's a waste of talent. He's not worth it. He's a cancer to any team he gets on. I'm done.
Very good, very good. Carlos is not a fan of the Antonio Brown anymore.
Mm-mm. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Coming into this Tampa Bay, experiment. You want a Super Bowl. You're in play to compete for another Super Bowl coming up in the playoffs. you're gonna get more looks. You're gonna be the second wide receiver on the roster behind Mike Evans. Like, what more do you want, dude? There's plenty of people who would kill for this opportunity that you have.
Yeah, and he just screwed it right away.
Exactly. So, good riddance. I hope he never gets signed by another NFL team.
I think he just needs to stay out of the league for good. Anymore, no more chances, anything.
I just don't think any team should sign him. Period. You know, it's not just the him decision. It's the league. It's a league decision.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Considering the players that aren't can't get signed to a team right now, I just feel like he should be one of them.
Granted, this game is still in reach for the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be a tough trek, though. Their offense hasn't been producing much.
Yep.
Defense. Yeah, I mean,
defense has been doing as good as they can. But,
yeah, as good as they can.
It's so hard when you can't get to Kyler Murray. They need to get to Kyler Murray, and it's so hard because he's so elusive. He's so quick to get out.
Here we go, starting off Dak Prescott at the 25-yard line. Stuffed.
It's just not looking good, Kirby. Like, I don't know. Like, this is how it's felt. Like, it felt different last week. But, like, this week, it just feels like how it felt the prior, like, month. I mean, honestly. Like, come on, guys. I just don't get it, man. I really don't. I don't understand how this offense can be so Jekyll and Hyde.
This Dallas team did come out and rout Washington.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how we can, and then we just show absolutely nothing. Nothing here. Another quick 3 and out. And especially in a game like this where we don't have time of possession on our side.
That was tipped. That was tipped at the line. You didn't see that?
Still, but still, that I still don't. It's like we're not. This is just it's frustrating because, like, again, we know what this offense can do. But, like, and we know this team, if they can perform at the level that they performed at last week, I mean, they'd be well in this game. But they're not. And, again, in the games when they need to perform, they're not showing up, and it's starting to get concerning.
I agree.
And this is why it's hard being a Dallas fan. This is why it's hard being a Dallas fan.
Oh, come on. Don't complain about your fandom to Dallas. My fandom's worse to Washington.
Oh, boo-hoo, cry me a river. At least the reason why it's hard being a fan of my team is because, we know we have a good team. It's just we're not performing at our level. Yours is just a dumpster fire.
Well, at least Jerry World isn't falling apart and their railings are falling down.
I would rather have like a Kansas City level of success in Dallas than have a super nice stadium.
I can agree with that. So, Carlos, now, what are you trying to do in 2022? Any big plans?
Trying to watch Dallas win a Super Bowl. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's all.
Let's see what's going on in the forums.
The forums. All right. It's time for our segment, Forums with Carlos Martinez.
There's a lot of talk of benching Dak Prescott. They just don't think he has it today. And people are saying it looks like
Who's better? Who's going to be better than Dak? Cooper Rush? I don't think so.
I mean, it's not as if Dak is doing that great today.
Bench him now.
I'm not advocating to bench him right now. No, I don't think we should bench him. He's just gotta. This offense has to just figure it out. I just don't understand it. Like, how do we have this many weapons but we can't figure it out? It's the play call, like Kellen Moore. Dak's decision, the way he's throwing the ball, he's throwing it up, too high. Guy's not catching the ball. Now the third down pass was because the ball was tipped. I give Amari Cooper a pass on that one, but it's like Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb have both completely disappeared in this game. Like, they're a non-factor. All right, 3rd and 9. And this is the other thing. We're not stopping them on 3rd down. We need to stop them here.
Murray with just over 230 yards in this game, by the way.
Randy Gregory is in the game, thankfully. All right, here we go. Come on, get to him. Yes! No, he got out. Yes, yes! Yes!
That's what they needed. That's what they
finally
needed.
Gets to Kyler Murray.
That's what they needed.
Woof. Finally, the brush gets to him. Now we're going for the block. And a flag. False start. Ooh, that pushes them even closer to the end zone. We're going for the block here. This is where Dallas goes for the block. Is Gregory limping still?
It looks like it to me.
It looks like he's still limping, but I mean, he's still very effective. I think he's just fighting through the pain. All right, come on, come on. We did not get the block. C. Lamb.
Space.
Whoa!
What?
Great field position. We have to do something here.
This is just what the Cowboys need.
Whoa!
Great
little
field
pushing and shoving
position.
here. Little
Pushing and shoving.
here.
Pushing and shoving. Pushing and shoving. Let's see what nothing happens.
No flags.
pushing
No
him
flags
back.
have been thrown. No flags have been thrown.
Good, good.
Whoa.
Oh. Extracurricular activity, Carlos.
Pushing. Nothing crazy. All right, come on. Dallas has to do something here. We need to do something with this. Play
Dak
action,
looking.
dumps it off. Tony
Dumps-
Pollard.
Yep,
gets the
Tony
first
Pollard
down.
first down.
No, I'm pretty sure they're running the. Looks like the defense is trying to hype up this offense. Oh, botched
Uh-oh.
snap.
Not good.
It's okay. That went through Dak's hands. That was on Dak. Oh, fucking drops, man. Come on.
Why are they dropping it? Dallas can't afford stuff like that right now. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, just right in the numbers.
I mean, right there, right in the numbers. That's on Pollard, man. Come on. Jeez. Help me help you.
Dallas, Dak, looking, running.
Gets close, but do we go for it?
I think they go for it. I think they go for it.
We have to.
The Dan Quinn mentality, they go for it.
They're going for it. They have to go for it.
Fourth and 1 for Dak in this offense.
It seems like what they really want to do
He's pushing
is try
something
and draw
up
them
to the
off
line.
sides. No, they're trying to just draw them.
End of the third quarter.
Yeah, they weren't going to actually do anything. They were just trying to get them to jump.
(22-7) Arizona over Dallas. They got to make it happen here, Carlos.
Yeah, they got to make something. They can't get that great field position and come up with nothing. That would be because, but at this point, the game is on the line right now. If Dallas does not convert this fourth down, and gets no points out of this great field position that CeeDee Lamb just gave them, I mean, this game is over. It's over. And again, it's the drop passes, it's the penalties, it's the missed field goal. All these things are starting to add up on Dallas's ledger that it's costing them the game right now.
Yep. Indeed, indeed. One more quarter for Dallas to do something.
15-point game.
Taking a look at other late game scores, 34-13. The Chargers over the Broncos with 3:31 left. The 49ers over the Texans 20-7. Saints over the Panthers 12-10 start of the fourth quarter. Seahawks over the Lions 38-22 in the third quarter. And that's your late game lineup for right now. Folks, before this fourth quarter gets underway, let's hear from our friend Mark Francis at Icon Real Estate.
Hey there, this is Mark Francis of Icon Real Estate. If you have any real estate needs in the Winchester surrounding area, including West Virginia, give me a call. I've got extensive experience, been in the business for almost 20 years, and would love to help you out. Track me down at Icon Real Estate, iconsells.com, or even give me a call, 540-247-1010. 1527. Again, Icon Cells, ICONSELLS.com. And I would love to chat with you and help you out. Give me a call.
I'm Josh Kirby, joined by the Swiss Army knife Carlos Martinez. It is
Dak
4th
keeps
and
it.
1.
Yes, he got
And
the
Dak
first down.
gets it. Dak gets it. I don't know why I'm cheering, but that was just I don't know. But Dak gets it.
That was big.
How
That
you
was
feeling,
big.
Carlos, after that?
I mean, I still feel like shit, but you know, we'll see.
First and goal for
First
Dallas.
and goal.
Prescott fakes the handoff. Looking. That's Schultz. In and out of the hands of Schultz. Thompson was on him man to man. What if he made that one-handed catch? That would have been close, but second and goal. Dak Prescott.
Amari Cooper does
Coop.
not get there.
Coop's back. Yeah, Coop. Wait, Cooper wasn't the one who got injured earlier, right?
What?
The knee injury?
That was Michael Gallup.
Yeah, Gallup, that's right. I get the two confused for some reason.
How?
I don't know. I don't know, I just do.
All right, here we go.
Crucial
and
third down
goal.
for Dallas.
I mean, it's 4-down territory, so.
Fakes.
Prescott throws.
Pressure.
Touchdown,
Wide
Zach
open.
Wilson. We're in it. Okay, that
Cedric
was big.
Wilson is
We could
in
not- now,
for the
now
Cowboys
this defense needs another
touchdown.
stop. Now, does Dallas go for 2 here? Or do they wait?
Wide open back corner of the end zone, and Cedric Wilson
It was
gives
more
the
just the back
Cowboys
of the end zone. It wasn't the back corner. It was just the back.
the back of the
They're
end
going
zone.
for 2 here. They're going for 2
And they
here.
are going for 2, the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't know. I would have gone for the extra point here, but I get
Play
just
clock
getting it out
running
of the
down.
way.
Flag on the
Penalty.
play, delay of game.
Yep. At this
They didn't
point,
get it off in
just
time.
kick the extra point. Just kick the extra point. Yeah, kick the extra point here instead. And that's what they're doing, is they're bringing out the kicking team. They're going to kick the extra point here, and then defense has to get another stop. And then that'll give Dallas an opportunity to go for the win here. But the key thing is this defense needs to stop Kyler Murray and this Cardinals offense again.
It's a 38-yard extra point.
Pretty much. Fudge. Zerline gets it in. God, he
Nailed
makes
it.
me nervous. All right.
Fourth
An
quarter,
8-point
Dallas
game.
down by 8. Keeping things interesting here in America's Game of the Week.
Okay. We need to get a stop here. There's still plenty of time in this game, but still. I will be right back.
Carlos will be right back. I am here with you, Josh Kirby. The Saints seem to have extended their lead over the Carolina Panthers. We have the Chargers over the Denver Broncos. That game seems to be wrapping up as the Chargers will defeat the Denver Broncos. Looking at the playoff picture in the hunt, Pittsburgh and Las Vegas, Los Angeles in the wild card, Indianapolis in the wild card, New England clinched in the wild card, and your division leaders, Tennessee, Kansas City, Cincinnati, and Buffalo. Los Angeles will improve to 9-7 after their victory over the Denver Broncos in this football game. '49ers up 20-7 over Houston with 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. The 49ers have to win, and the Saints have to lose to the Panthers in order for them to get a playoff berth as well. 22-14, Dallas getting ready to kick off. It is getting interesting here in Jerry World, ladies and gentlemen. Welcoming back to Swiss Army Knife.
What's up? I'm back. I've returned.
Here we go, Greg Zuerlein.
Again, that missed field goal still kind of hurts us because had he made that, it would have been 17-22 right now. A little easier than 14-22.
Squibbing that kick and
Beautiful.
into the end zone. Touchback.
All right, 13:49. Dallas needs a stop here. They cannot let Arizona go on a long drive and completely milk this clock. I mean, ultimately, it's not as if Arizona's offense has been completely lighting it up against us. I mean, look at it, it's only 22 points. Our defense has done pretty well. It's just our offense is taking forever to get going. No,
Kyler.
That one. Good catch, but did he get it in? Caught.
I take a look at that. That looked way too close.
Let's see. They're not rushing it. Nah, it looks like he was in. Yep. Both toes are down.
Dragging.
Nah. Both toes were down. It looked good. It would have been a waste of a challenge and then a loss of a timeout. And in a game like this, where we only have 2 timeouts, we need those timeouts. Yep. Drag.
It's 2nd and 8 now.
Pressure.
Let's see.
Pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Nothing.
There's a lot of pressure there. Now you gotta play smart here. It's 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. I mean, I don't really know, because again with Kyler Murray, it's just so hard. Like, yeah, we got the sack last time, but it's just so hard. If there was a moment for Micah Parsons, this would be it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Make a big play, big
fans
statement
are making
play.
a lot of noise right now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it off just in time. DeMarcus Lawrence comes in. Kyler Murray out in the open
Stepping
field.
up.
Make a stop. And
That's
Kyler
Wilson.
Murray is he down? Is he hurt? He's not getting up. At least I didn't see him. Nope, I think he's fine. Whew.
He just got stuffed at the line.
That is the biggest concern with Kyler Murray is, I mean, look at he's not the biggest guy in the world, so good stop from Dallas's defense. Good stop.
Punt is away for Arizona. Pinned.
No,
CD. CD.
No.
That's the last thing you want to do.
No. All right, well, Dallas is still in it. We need a good drive here. We cannot give the ball back because again, we've stopped them, yeah, but who's to say that we can keep stopping them? I trust my defense, but it's like it's not as if this defense is getting turnovers. We're getting stops. So this will be interesting. But Dallas we're alive. We're in this game. If only our offense had actually been going from the start, we would have been okay. I feel like we would have been winning this game pretty easily, but that's neither here nor there.
Let's see. Panthers are running out of time to make something happen if the Niners won into the playoffs this week. (18-10), New Orleans over Carolina still.
A Jets player asked for Tom Brady's autograph after the game.
What did Tom Brady say?
What a poverty franchise the Jets are.
What did the guy say? What did Tom Brady say?
Oh, he signed it.
Wow.
You see it on video. He's signing it.
Where's this on?
It is. I don't know. I just saw it on Facebook.
You guys share that with me.
All right, here we go. Terrible. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Dallas from their own 10.
Here we go.
Play action.
Deep ball, wide open. CD Lamb breaks the tackle, trying to get out. 1st down and more. CD Lamb.
Something that I wish Dallas would do, which is what they did against Washington, is I wish they would be more up-tempo and just quickly line up the way they did with Washington. I don't understand why we're not doing that more. CD Lamb goes to the sideline. Oh my God, they don't know what they're doing right now.
Yeah, they don't know. 3 on the play clock. Gonna hand it off, and he is down.
They had no idea what they were doing. Amari Cooper didn't, really bad play by Dallas. What was that? Second and 11.
They need another big chunk play like they just had. Blitzing. Dak
Gets
fumble. The ball is out. Was he down?
He was down. He was down.
They are calling
No,
it
Dak was
Arizona
down.
football.
I think he was down. Okay, look, there he goes.
We'll have to see it.
He's going down. Nope, ball's out.
Ball
Ugh.
3,
Dak
Arizona
just costed
football.
them. That's it. That's game. That's game.
Unreal.
Ooh, that was a beautiful punch out, actually, by
Unreal.
Simmons. That was beautiful.
Unreal. We thought, I mean, looking at that run, yeah, it was good. That punch
look
out.
at that. Look at that. Blocked by Ezekiel Elliott. Isaiah Simmons doesn't give up on the play and comes in and knocks it out.
Jeez.
All right, Dallas's defense has the work cut out for them.
That was the only turnover of this football
It's the
game
only
so far,
turnover
Carlos.
so far. Momentum swings.
Vander
Face
Esch.
mask. Face mask. There was definitely a face mask there, it looked like. Yep.
That's not good.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's... Technically, it's a face mask, but... Yeah.
Well, after this fumble, Dallas needs to try to get a stop here, get one more opportunity to possess
Yeah,
the
but
football.
that penalty definitely hurt Dallas because now they are definitely in field goal range. Dallas needs a turnover. It's just not looking good, Kirby. It's not looking good. This was my fear, is that it wasn't going to look good.
Here we go, 2nd and 8. Under 10 minutes left in this ball game. Looking, Murray.
Nothing.
Wilson on the coverage.
All right, 3rd and 8. Come on. Come on. Make something happen here.
Third and 8, get a stop. Got to stop short of the first.
But they're in field goal range. That's the problem. Here comes Prater. Yeah, because this might, again, once again, that missed field goal is what's going to hurt. Because even if Dallas scores, we're still going to, and we get a 2-point conversion, we're still going to be 3 points down.
Prater, 38 yards.
And it is good.
Nails it.
And see, again, like I said, Dallas can score now, right? They can score and get the 2-point conversion. It'll be 22-25. What's left on the what was the points that we left on the board? The missed field goal. What costed us the game against Tampa Bay? The missed field goals. Zerline just is not a reliable kicker when we need him to be. This is annoying.
Getting down to the home stretch here. Well, we know one thing. Joe Burrow celebrated the um, AFC North champs with a cigar in the locker room.
Rightfully so.
What do you think here, Carlos?
I don't know. We'll see.
Prater to kick it away. $25 for Dallas. Here we go. Screen pass. Nowhere.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What type of play calling is this? Yeah, Isaiah Simmons is a lot like Micah Parsons.
Here we go in the gun for Dak. 2nd and 10.
Okay, Schultz.
Schultz.
Nothing. I mean, well,
Short of the
something,
first
but
down.
He didn't fight for that first, which, okay, cool.
Third and 2 now.
Oh, my God. Come on,
I don't know what the
Dak.
heck that was. I don't know what the heck that was.
Like, if you're going to run, then run. Stop being so indecisive.
Be fully committed.
And that's where he went wrong. He needed to have that decision made. Watch this. So hesitant. Just go.
Should I throw?
Go,
Should I run?
just
Should I throw? Should I run? Fourth down
My God, man.
and 1. 6:56 and counting for the Dallas Cowboys team. And
Perfect.
got it.
Good. Jeez.
First down, Dallas.
Gotta do this. Gotta do this the damn hard way all the time. But the other thing is, time is ticking. We only got 6 minutes left in this game.
Oh.
Wilson to the other side.
Are you kidding me? He got it. He got it.
Pollard!
That's Tony Pollard. It's a first down and more. Dallas Cowboys with the trickery. 6-11 out of bounds. How about that for a play call?
Perfect.
Wide open.
Beautiful. All right, here we go. I mean, again, it's just so frustrating because, like, why does it take this us to be in this
CD first
situation to start calling some place like that? We should be keeping defenses on their toes constantly. All right, 1st and 10.
Dallas has momentum now. They just need to go in and score.
Well, we need to score quickly because we can't waste too much time if we want to get the ball back.
Wide open, middle of the field. It's caught.
It'll be 2nd and about 2 or 3. Five minutes. 2 timeouts.
Uh-oh.
Back of the end zone.
Wide
Amari
open.
Cooper,
Back in the end zone.
touchdown.
Amari Cooper.
All right, still in it. We have to go for 2 now. It's not over yet. It's not over.
As of right now, down by 5. Pending the 2-point conversion.
Get
How
the
you feeling,
two-point
Carlos?
conversion will be down by 3.
It's the 2-point conversion, Dak Prescott. What is the play call they're dialing up? Empty set. Stacking the box, Arizona. Blitzing. Looking.
Got it,
Fired.
Wilson.
It is caught.
Let's go.
It
We're
is
still
a
in
2-point.
this.
It is a 2-point.
It's a 3-point
25
game.
to 22.
And
Now this
Chief
is a ball
about
game.
dead.
Hi, Chief.
I think my dog is broken. You good? You good? Oh,
I mean,
man.
what a pass by Cedric Wilson to Tony Pollard to spark this Dallas
It's a play
Cowboys
that we,
offense.
it's something we know Wilson can do. And good on Cedric Wilson to catch that. That wasn't the easiest, but I mean, again, but like you see this, you see what Dallas can do, how explosive we can be. Why does it take us being down 15 to finally start bringing out these explosive plays? It's so annoying. It's frustrating as a Cowboy fan.
Mm-hmm. 4:42 left. Dallas converted the 2-point conversion.
I still feel like, and that's why if we lose this game, I still feel like it'll be the same thing as the Kansas City loss, as the Vegas loss. I just feel like, we're a much better team. And yet we're still losing games like this. All right, defense
kick
needs a
is away.
big stop.
Can you believe Week 18's almost here? This season flew by, Carlos.
No, it did not. It took forever to get here. This season did not fly. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Do or die. Dallas's defense has to step up here.
He's got time.
He's going to
Lobs
air it
there.
out.
Nothing.
Nope.
Niente.
Right over the
Christian
hands
Kirk,
of
though,
Christian Kirk.
That's their big play receiver. That's the guy they need to get the ball to if they want to make a big play. Anthony Brown, again, he just gets beat. He's consistent, but not when we need him to be. A interception or a fumble would be huge right now for Dallas if we could get it. If there's ever a time for Diggs to get an interception, it would be now. Kyler Murray takes off. Get the first. No penalty there.
Let's see.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
Oh, goodness. I didn't realize my camera was off.
Yeah, I was like, is your camera supposed to be off? I wasn't sure. Gain of 3, so it'll be
3:42.
Randy Gregory coming back in the game. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Diggs on AJ Green, who's behind the play clock.
Here it is.
Ertz,
Zach Ertz.
was he?
First down. Not what Dallas is looking for. They need to stop. They're running out of time.
Dallas needs to stop them. And right now, it looks Arizona, I think, is in field goal range, which is another thing that Dallas can't. Well, no, it wouldn't be too bad for Arizona to hold them to a field goal, because then it would be 28-22, in which case Dallas just would need a touchdown to, a touchdown and an extra point to win.
It'd be very good if there was a Trayvon Diggs interception right about now.
That's what I said. I said, like, if there's ever a time for Diggs to get an interception, it would be now. They're not in field goal range, by the way, but they're getting close. Oh, Dallas used a timeout. Whoops. That's not good. I wouldn't have used the timeout yet. There goes Kyler Murray with a little option play. Edmonds.
First down.
And then he'll stay in bounds. So we have the 2-minute warning. Dallas is about to use their last timeout.
Running out of time.
Man,
This
I hate
Dallas
Kyler
team
Murray.
has to do something.
I just don't like him. I don't know why. I've never liked him. He's just annoying. He's like a little insect.
No more timeouts left for Dallas. They still have the 2-minute warning.
I don't know why we would use all our time. Somebody's shooting off fireworks in my neighborhood. It's weird.
Happy New Year.
All right, 2:51. We still have the 2-minute warning, so. But, Dallas can only, be upset at themselves for this loss because, at least the offense, because it took us too long to get going. I'm sick and tired of Kellen Moore being so conservative for the first, couple, for the first few quarters. They're going to do it again in option play. Randy Gregory has it covered this time.
Keeps him out. Fumble, fumble, fumble.
He was down.
And the clock's still running. That was
The
delayed
crowd
game,
thinks
by
it
the
should
way.
be a fumble. Oh, a case could be made. A case could be made, but Dallas has no timeouts.
They can't.
They can't. Dallas can't challenge it. No timeouts. Again.
Oh!
I mean, it's a 2-minute warning, so the clock's going to stop. But that is the price you pay when you call your timeout so damn early. We could not challenge the play up. That.
You just screwed
Okay,
you.
let's
They
see.
just
Hold
screwed
on.
you out of a fumble, I think.
Yeah, that was a fumble. And because Mike McCarthy called both his timeouts so damn early, you know, again, poor clock management. Why are you calling your timeouts before the 2-minute warning? When you don't, you have the 2-minute warning, or why are you calling it so far from the 2-minute warning? It costed you. We could have had a fumble there, and we would have we recovered that ball. Once again, the reason why Dallas lost this game is because they kept shooting themselves in the foot. Penalties, offensive, dumb offensive plays by not getting going. And now this, poor clock management. Dallas only has themselves to blame why we're not going to get the 2 seed now. And why we're going to have to reface this team in 2 weeks.
Two-minute warning.
Dallas has no timeouts, so really, Arizona doesn't have to do anything here.
The game's in their control. They just get another first down. They win.
Pretty much. I mean, again, Dallas only has themselves to blame here. It would have helped, especially with LA and Tampa, coming back and winning their games. We had no room for error here. We needed to win this game. And once again, Dallas beat themselves in this game. Again, I still feel as if Dallas is the better team, but they just can't. And that costed us too, because a smart move by Cliff Kingsbury to confuse Dallas to get them to spend a timeout.
Yeah, that is true.
They already have the first down, so this game is over. We can't stop it. We couldn't challenge that. But from what I saw is that it wouldn't have mattered even if we would have gotten the challenge, because it seemed like Christian Kirk still had his hand on the ball when he went out of bounds. So tough loss for
Big
Dallas,
win
man.
for the Cardinals, even with DeAndre Hopkins and James Conner out. Dallas, I was very surprised. I thought their offense would be better because of what happened
we saw their
against
offense
Washington.
got going on the drives that they scored. Their offense got going. Now, aside from the one where they had the short field, because when they had the short field, they got lucky. I think that was the one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is a big loss for Dallas. We've now lost the 2 seed. We're not going to get the 2 seed. We're going to get the 4 seed now. And we're gonna face these Cardinals again. Dallas just can't help but really. They're gonna be a scumbag, Kirby. At least my team is going to the playoffs. At least I can talk about the playoffs where your team can't even talk about the play. You know what? It doesn't matter, because guess
Carlos,
what? We're still.
It was a big weekend for you, man. Take it away.
Listen, I know people are thinking that I'm going to come in here, brag and be grandiose and have a huge celebration, but I want to take a moment and be a little humble here. You know, it's been a long season and we beat the brakes off of Washington. So out of respect, I just like to say to Washington, screw you guys. The champs are here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Champs, baby. Champions. Yes. Let the streamers fly. Yeah. Let's go. And give me the belt. Give me the belt.
Oh,
Let's go. The champs are here. I told y'all the world is right. Washington is dead. Their reign is over. The real champions have retaken the throne. I have streamers all over me. Oh, good Lord, have mercy.
Crank up that music, bro. Come on.
Oh, that's about it. That's all I got in me.
I love the belt. That's a great touch for sure, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? And the nice thing for Dallas, you all won it before you even had to play on Sunday.
Yeah, you're the worst. You're the worst at timing, and you're just, you love to rub it in. But guess what? You guys lost to the Eagles. Congratulations. You know what? I'm done.
Well, thanks to the Swiss Army knife Carlos Martinez, the Cowboys fall to the Arizona Cardinals 25-22. We appreciate all the support here. And the Cowboys fall. Obviously, it was not that. Yeah, I mean, lackluster on offense. Defense couldn't do what they had to do. I mean, there were opportunities, but Dallas just could not could not cap on those opportunities. So that's all we have. We appreciate the time. The Dallas Cowboys fall to the Arizona Cardinals 25-22. We thank you for tuning in to this edition of Kirby on Sports Live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Until the next time you see us, always remember to create greatness. So long and peace out.